It has been my dream to buy a house in a serene, beautiful village where there is no noise or pollution of the city. Such a lush countryside with endless rolling hills, misty mornings, and picturesque villages. Oh my god, it's absolutely divine here. Hi, I hope you guys are doing great. We have got our kids' school holidays, so we are going to Cotswold today. It has many beautiful and serene villages. Cotswold actually spans across 850 square miles. Road trip is always fun, but we left the house very early, so the kids are still sleeping in the car. We're all hungry, so we are going to buy some breakfast. M25 will have a lot of big services, but these are A roads and country roads. That's all we get. We've got some nice blueberry muffins. How amazing it'll be if we can eat muffins for breakfast every day. But you get that luxury only during vacations. I'm enjoying this road trip so much. I can just feel my stress melting away. Look at these beautiful limestone houses. They are so pretty. We have come to a village called Stow-on-the-Wold. Just have a look at this medieval style town square. Apparently there are a lot of tourist cars right now, but this used to be a marketplace for sheep in 17th and 18th centuries. It was a very popular sheep market. They've sold almost 20,000 sheep every day. That's a huge number. A civil war has taken place in 16th century. This is the monument for the people who died in the battle. I don't know how they got the heart to do war in such a beautiful place. Cotswold chocolate. Wow, look at the decorations in this little shop. I like these kind of pretty little stores. People say it's more expensive in shops like this, but small stores don't have the same capital input as the giant supermarkets. So it makes sense, right? They need to bump their prices up to make a small profit. They need to survive too. They have lovely, cute names for the cottages here. Look at this one. It's called Harper's Cottage. Scots of Stow. I like their window display. It is all so pretty and cheerful. These houses, they're not selling. They are being rented. So this one is 7 nights from £1,154. Everything is a bit expensive here. This one 7 nights 919. They're all a bit expensive here. Sorry. The whole street is so nice with the yellow limestones. It's so pretty. Cotswold Sweet Company, but this is closed now. They've not opened yet. We are very early. So we'll come back later to the shop. My kids want to go there. This is Rolly's Fudge Pantry, Fudge Shop. Everything looks so quaint and picturesque here. It's like looking into a postcard. So pretty. So simple but beautiful. Can you see the cafe opposite the road? Hufkins. Cotswold's Bakery and Tea Room. That's where we are going for breakfast. It's been there since 17th century apparently. My neighbor told us to eat there. She said their scones and cream tea is so special. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm really, really hungry now. We already had a little breakfast in the car, but this is going to be our brunch again. It is so exciting to sit in such an old bakery and eat the foods for which the recipes have been around for centuries.
Yes. Here's yours.
That was a scone for green tea. Lemon drizzle.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
This is the scones I told you about. They've given a clotted cream and some fresh jam. It looks very yummy. This is a fruit scone, raisin scone. And I've got the very famous Cotswold famous green tea. Pati got some croissants. They've given some butter and jam for him. And we also got some drizzle cake and some Victorian sponge. We thought we'll have this first, and if we are still hungry, we can order later. I've had raisins, cones, and cream tea at home before, but sitting in a 17th century building and eating these traditional old recipes makes it so special. Rain has stopped now, but it's still windy. It's kind of refreshing. I like it. If you want to stay inside this town, there are a few places, very old places, but everything is so expensive. So we decided to stay outside this town. Later, I'll show you the place where we stayed and how much it costs. This is also an old cottage. Look how quaint and serene it is. It is so peaceful here. This Lucy's tea room is also very popular. Hopkins usually gets very busy in weekends. So if you don't get a seat there, you can go to Lucy's tea room for breakfast or lunch. It is also a very nice place. You get traditional dishes here. There is something else I noticed here. Wherever you go, there are so many small art galleries and antique shops like this. If you're a fan of art and paintings and anything antique like antique jewelry and home decorations, there are a lot of shops for you. What do you think when you see this shop? Isn't it sitting in a time machine and going back 200 years? It looks like time has just stopped in these Cotswold villages. Tara Antiques, Foss Gallery. Do you like mystical stories? I just love them. Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings kind of stories. If you like them, I'm going to take you to a special place. You will love it. World's most photographed place is here. This spot is so popular in Instagram. I'll show you the place in a minute. If you have read Lord of the Rings novel or watched that movie, you'd be very familiar with the mystical door that is called Doors of Durin. The locals here say that the author Tolkien has visited this church long ago, St. Edward's Church, and was so inspired by this door, and he designed the magical Doors of Durin based on this door in the church. Let's see if it is worth all that hype in Instagram. As a lifelong Lord of the Rings and Hobbit fan, I just had to check this place out. This is the magical door. It's really hidden away on the grounds of this historic church on Stowe on the Wold. To be honest with you, it looks something like a portal, isn't it? Something that will transport you to another world. These two trees are ancient yew trees. Look at the trunks. It just looks like it's made of iron. It's not brown, it's black. And the oil lamp hanging about it, everything looks so magical. There is another interesting fact I learned today. This church is a Grade 1 listed building, which means it is of significant historical importance and interest. Let's see inside the church. Wow, it is so peaceful in here. So calm. It's good that we came early, otherwise it's really hard to get a parking space here. It's very busy. Lots of tourists. It looks like they're opening the shops now, so we want to buy something from the Cotswold Chocolate Company. We went there earlier, but it was closed. Let's check out now.
This is like so cool. What's our limit?
I don't know.
Can our limit be three? Three types of candy each.
Let's see. This is £3.49, £3.69. They're all homemade chocolates here. And traditional fudge is there. Lots of varieties they've got. Ah, my favorite fudge. How much is it? Handmade fudge. That's a rum fudge. And the chocolate fudge is also there. 350 pounds. I'm crazy of chocolates. Salted caramel truffles. All these villages are so close in proximity to each other. The next village we are going to is the most prettiest village in England. This place actually looks like we jumped into a beautiful painting. It is so mesmerizing and so serene. This is probably the most idyllic village to live in. From pretty little cottages to grand country houses, they are built from famous honeyed Cotswold Yellowstone. I'm totally taken aback by the charm of these villages. They have these tiny little bridges everywhere. I saw some people crossing these bridges in horses, and those horses looked so calm and confident. It was so lovely. I really feel like I've jumped into a painting. It is so mesmerizing. All the time I was dreaming about living in one of these 18th century houses. Shall we check the prices of these houses? This house definitely goes into my bucket list. Actually, I love this one too. I wish one day, maybe one day I'll have enough money to buy this house. How does this one look? Good? Is this one good or not so good? I definitely like this house. Shall we check some of these house prices? Let's look at the houses. This one is really nice. Wow, it's more than 1 million. Wow, it's so beautiful interior. The living room is so nice, so classic. All the houses are so beautiful. Oh my god, they all have these wooden beams. Is the old classic model wooden beams and wooden antiques. My god, I just love this library. The old coach house. This watermill dates back to 1800s. They've got a mill also attached to it. Wow, the sound of this water and the rain. Oh my god, everything makes it so divine here. I saw in the website this mill is currently for sale. It's actually a grade 2 listed building. I think the price was 2.5 million pounds. Many Cotswold villages have these single file roads. Even the two-way roads are not wide enough. They are so narrow in some places. It's very difficult for the vehicles to pass one another. So you really have to wait and let the other person go. We have come to Burton on the Water. I just thought this place looks like Venice when I saw it. And then one of the locals in the cafe said this village is actually called Venice of the Cotswold. What a coincidence. We had a bit of problem in parking. We had to park far away and then walk to the town center. There is a public parking, but it was closed down when we went there. It was our bad luck. They were doing some maintenance work. So if you are traveling with small children, please come here early. Before 9 a.m. would be nice, so that you will get a good parking space. There are lots of tiny bridges like this in this river. just love walking in these alleys. It is so much fun. Even in this narrow street, there is a sweet shop and a small country pub. There are so many tiny shops here. This village, Byberry, has very interesting fact. There is a street called Arlington Row here. It is so pretty. Even the founder of Ford Cars, Mr. Henry Ford, thought Arlington Row was an icon of England. He just loved it so much on his trip to Cotswolds. He even tried to buy the entire row of houses to ship back to Michigan and then include them in Greenfield Village. This is that famous Arlington Row. He wanted to dismantle all these old houses and then rebuild them in the museum in Michigan. This street used to be Weaver Street, but nowadays they're all cottages where people live in. Have you watched Stardust movie? This street has come in that movie. I think this whole street was covered in snow in that. If you want to stay in one of these cottages in this iconic street, number 9, they are actually renting it out. I think it belongs to National Trust. You can book there and stay in that cottage. If you live in UK, this street will be very familiar to you. Can you guess where it is? This will be in your passport. There is a stream going in front of the houses. It is such a lovely place to live in. We are going to a car park now. There is something so soothing about the sound of this water. Do you also feel the same? We found a nice pub nearby, so we thought we'll go there for lunch. Time is already 3:15. My kids said they don't want lunch. They had some snacks in the car. So we thought of going to a hotel and then have dinner. Look, it started raining heavy again. We were lucky it took a break when we were out there. We are staying at the Premier Inn tonight. I'm really hungry. I just can't wait to go for dinner. We have reached our hotel room after a very tiring day. Come on, I'll show you how the room is. Room is okay. It's kind of good size for the 4 of us. We don't need any bigger room than this. There is a hair dryer here, like in all the hotel rooms, usual stuff. And here we have hung all our coats here. It's handy when your coats are wet. They've got some extra linens here. There are some more in the bathroom also. I saw a few towels in the bathroom. I'll show you in a minute. In this drawer to keep some stuff, your handbags, backpacks, and when you have kids, toys and everything. And we got a TV also here as usual. And there's a coffee station. We got some coffee and tea, and this smoothie we bought on our way here. Susie wanted something to drink. She was thirsty all the way. I don't know why, even though it was very cold and windy day. Milk and all the stuff for with the tea kettle and everything. It's a nice room. It's nice, neat, comfortable. We got the big bed for the 2 of us and 2 small beds for the kids, so we can sleep in the same room, all 4 of us. It's nice and comfortable. The lighting is good. The heating is really good because it's really cold outside. It's really good heating also. If the heater doesn't work properly, it really irritates us, in windy days. And the bathroom, it is a good size bathroom. It's not, I won't say it's very small or really big, but it's kind of okay size. Nice comfortable bathroom. And they've got some linen here also. The towels look very neat. Really neat bathroom. Very nice smelling and neat. Some shower gel, body gel, whatever. We always bring our own toiletries. It's nice and neat. It's a good room. We are going to make some tea now. Tea and some cookies, salted caramel cookies we bought on our way. We are staying here for only one night. It was only £72. It's a very cheap price because it's off season. Otherwise, this will be way more than that. We also paid £15 separately for the breakfast buffet. So totally it is £87 for bed and breakfast. Not bad.
Wait, let's go. Come on, let's go, darling. Yeah, what was the name of that?
Onion rings.
That's barbecue sauce.
Oh yeah, that one is barbecue. After spending a whole day in rain and cold winds, it is so soothing and comfortable to eat hot food. That too sitting next to fire, even though it is fake log, but still it gives a lot of warmth. It was such a lovely day in Cotswolds. I love spending time with my family. Off late, it's been so stressful at work and I was stressed out all the time. And this day I spent with Parthi and my girls will stay in my memory forever. If you enjoyed this video, why not hit the like button and leave your comment down below. I love to read them. Subscribe to my channel for more such videos. I love more friends. Take care guys. Bye bye.